Hi, Dawn Lewis here, and today I have a very clever technique to cut down on layers featuring Lawn Fawn's Easter Party stamp set. And if you are looking for Lawn Fawn or waffle flower in Australia, you can find it at dawnlewis.com.au. Now I'm showing you this because I did have a little error in recording. I had a little malfunction with my camera, but the feature of this is showing you how to create this varied front. It looks like it's layered, but it's not. And I'm going to also feature Waffle Flower's embroidery hoop die. I love this die set, and I'm using the middle-sized one today. I've placed a little adhesive on the back of the center from this die cut because we're going to use that for our stamping. It's cut from blending card, and I've taped it down to the MISTI because I do want to stamp twice with Memento Tuxedo black ink. It's not the darkest ink, and I find by stamping it twice, I get a good bold outline to color. So here we go with the coloring. Now I've kept it fairly simple. 3 skin tone, 3 pink, 3 green, and they are all quite pale. When I chose the colors, they looked really pale. When I colored them, I was surprised how vibrant they were. But I'm going really simple with my basic skin tone that I've always used for the face, and then for the whole bunny, I'm starting with RV30. Now I know that it's technically seems darker than the RV20, but it isn't. This combo just worked so nicely, and you'll see I'm colouring back and forth on my colouring line so that the ink doesn't dry out and leave a hard line that will take more effort and more ink to blend out later. So I'm blending the RV20 around in my shadow areas a little, around the legs. About now I realized I'd left an arm and I hadn't colored that in, which is why it's good to sort of color in the same order each time, because you're not missing bits by jumping around all over the place. I've used the RV32 on the nose and to throw in some darker shading, and I'm going to shade it all out, blend it all out with the RV30. Now I do need a little color in the ears centers and the tail, and I've just used the RV30 for that. To go around the background, I'm dotting with G0000. I'm actually genuinely surprised it showed up on video as well as it did, because this is a super pale color. And just like shading, with this dotting technique, you put your basic color down, you dot little tiny dots, and you can mix it up, some tiny dots, some bigger dots, by leaving the marker on there or pressing harder. And as you come in with each darker color, and this is the G00, you stay closer to the body. You don't blend as far out, and that keeps the shadow around the body. Now, rather than trying to hunt out a perfect pink cardstock, I decided I wanted this to coordinate properly. I just colored the hoop using RV30. I did want to add a little bit more dimension to it, so I've taken the RV20, and this was the best way to blend it without sort of scrunching up the hoop, I found. I've also blended just up a little on the screw section and all the way colored in that sort of the part that holds the screws, and then blended it all out with the RV30, and it's brilliant. I've got this perfectly coordinated embellishment, and it's just spot on. Copics are kind of good like that. All right. Now, I've got a scalloped circle and a dotted circle. I'm placing my scalloped circle down on a piece of Lawn Fawn pattern paper, and I'm doing this slowly to show you. I've taken the circle, I've centered it up in the middle, and I'm going to tape that down. I've cut it out with my Big Shot die cut machine, and this is how I make it look like there is layering, but there is one layer. I have just turned that circle slightly so that the lines are off center, so it looks like I have a layer there, but I actually don't. Now, I had a phenomenon with my video recorder where it was recording when it told me it wasn't recording, and it was recording when it told me it wasn't recording. I will be trying to get that fixed up, which is why I haven't had videos for a little while. But moving on to the background, we're going to take one of the white scallop circles. One is the front of the card, one is the back. This is our card base, and this piece, when I first did this, I was like, oh yes, I put this on the front. No, learn from my mistakes, people. This is the back of the card. Okay, so that fold goes on the back of the card, and this is our hinge, and we're going to put some double-sided tape on that hinge and then add the circle to the front. Now, when it comes to decorating the front of the card, I use some Tombow mono adhesive glue to pop down first this outer section of the scallop circle, and then I've added a little more Tombow mono adhesive into the center, and I've turned the pattern paper and adhered that down. There's also a white smaller dotted circle, and then I've put the waffle flower embroidery hoop with the little bunny and coloured on top of that. So this looks like it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers, but it doesn't. It has 3 layers, which is really, really cool. Cuts down in bulk when you're sending it through the mail. On the inside, I also stamped Some Bunny Loves You from Some Bunny by Lawn Fawn. And remember, if you're looking for lawn fawn and waffle flower in Australia, you can find it at dawnlewis.com.au. I do hope you enjoyed this quick little round card in all its pink goodness. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have a very crafty day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.